The people who are coming to the university new, they're like first semester in the university, can they get research assistant or graduate assistant or any academic assistant or teaching assistant? Can they get that job?
In the first semester?
In the first semester. Is it possible?
Assistantship, there is a form. So if you do course under a professor,
Okay.
so in that course, in the semester, he or she will check your capabilities. Based on the exam marks, they'll choose. Who is the topper, they'll choose. In CSE, the competition is high.
Very high.
Very high.
Hi, it's me KVSR Pande and welcome back to this channel again. I'm here with the Preetham. You guys seen him in the previous video about the part-time jobs, how to get a part-time job, and we give some information regarding it. Since so many of you people are asking for the part 2 and you have so many doubts, and even I asked in Instagram about if you have any questions, and so many guys messaged me, and I would like to answer those questions. And also we would like to discuss in this video how to apply to the on-campus jobs. This video gonna be really simple and easy going way and free. At the end of the video, and if you have any questions, you can comment down below, and you can still contact me on Instagram. First of all, if you guys don't know who is Preetham, so
Yeah, I'm Preetham. I'm studying in computer science department. I'm a graduate student here at UNT.
So there's a lot of questions. There are still people asking how to get a part-time job. You know, it's not a specific question, but regarding that, I would like to mention one more thing. So last time when we interviewed Preetham, and he was working in the dining department, and currently he's working in.
Currently, I'm working as a research assistant.
Yeah, so you can understand how transition happened, like from the dining department. Now he's working in as a research assistant. It's like a good thing, I would say that. So I thought it would be really make sense if I take his interview or his experience to the part-time jobs. It could helpful. Yeah, last video talked about the references. If you don't think about the references for a time, so how is the normal process works?
Regarding the dining jobs?
Yeah, regarding any jobs in any part-time job.
So there are various kinds of jobs on campus.
Okay.
Dining, some jobs are in union.
Okay.
In the Eagle Service Center. There are transportation jobs.
Okay.
People work as drivers.
Yeah.
For the emergency vehicles.
Yeah.
And there are assistantship positions also.
Yeah.
So there are two ways for everything.
Yeah, there is two ways.
So one thing is that applying through a form.
Okay.
Like there is an app called Handshake. In that form, for every kind of job you can apply from that app.
Okay.
It may be dining positions, transportation, anything, assistantship positions, everything you can apply to that. And other ways through references. So in reference also, do you need to apply through the form, or just go to the person, or like? No, references works like in dining job, as we discussed in the previous video.
Okay.
Only references works.
Okay.
But in the assistantship, there is a form.
Okay.
Called assistantship form. You can type in Google CSC assistantship form UNT.
Okay.
It appears. The first thing appears. So there you can fill the form. All your details, your grades, everything.
Okay.
And you can submit the form. The form will be open for a few days, like 2 weeks maybe.
Okay.
For every semester. It will generally open in the first month of every semester.
Okay.
You can fill that form and you can submit it, and based on your grades and the courses that you have taken, and if there are any positions available in that courses. For example, if you have taken algorithm, and if the positions are available for assistantship in algorithms, then you will get the job, and if your grade is good.
Okay. So my question is, do the people who are coming to the university new, they're like first semester in the university, can they get research assistant or graduate assistant or any academic assistant or teaching assistant? Can they get that job
in the first semester?
In the first semester? Is it possible?
Mostly no. I have not seen anyone working as an assistant in first semester.
First semester, okay.
Because in CSE the competition is high.
Very high.
Very high.
Yeah.
Maybe in other departments it's possible. It's possible,
like,
maybe.
For example, let's take example in me. I'm a student at the economics department. So you can pretty much say my classmates are like around 9 people. It's like 7-8 people. So we don't have competition. So everyone in my class got the teaching assistant. So but talking about what he said, like computer science or information science, business analytics, like which are high Indian people are there. I mean, since we are mostly considering Indian audience here in this context, so they're getting a teaching assistant or anything in the first time coming here, it's really difficult. So that's
basically what happens is that in the CSA department, as the competition is high, first, I mean, there must be some parameter to choose you as for the assistantship position.
Okay.
So
there is a parameters that's a eligibility kind of thing.
So if you do course under a professor.
Okay.
So in that course, in the semester, he or she will check your capabilities.
Okay.
Based on your scores, your classroom performances, performance. The answers that you give.
Okay.
Are you interactive with the professor?
Okay.
They will consider all those things, and based on that, they'll give you the position.
Okay.
As there are many students.
Okay.
Why should they choose in the first semester itself? As there are many students in the second and third semester, so are already taken the courses.
Sense. Yeah, he's saying that. You pretty much understand what he said, but let me rephrase it again. And there is an interesting point that everyone need to note that if there are already people who are already in the second semester, third and fourth semester, they are potential and they already got a good grades and already had a good impression from the professor, why would he choose a new person who is coming to the university? Why would the professor choose a new first semester student, right? So that's a kind of thing the professors would not really like to choose first semester.
Okay. And also, one more thing, I know a person from artificial intelligence department.
Okay.
He got assistantship position in the first semester itself.
First semester.
So because the person who chose that student, the professor, he checked that this person's resume, and for the work that is needed from that person, his resume matches that work completely. He has the experience of 3 years.
3 years
in the same field.
Okay.
Using the same tools.
Okay.
Actually.
Okay.
So if it matches like that, and if you get to interact with such kind of a professor, who requires the skills that you have in your resume, that is a coincidence. It happened in his case, but it's very rare.
Okay. If that makes happens, totally sense.
If that happens, there is a chance of you getting position in the first semester. But generally, it's in second semester or third semester.
Yeah. If you have a very good resume and very good past experience with that field, check with the university's professors that they have and ask them if they can offer any teaching assistantship. So I feel like this is the teaching assistantship, academic assistant, graduate assistantship, or research assistantship. Assistantship kind of jobs are mostly decided by the professors.
Yeah,
right?
Completely by the professors.
Yeah. So, okay. We'll come to this assistantship later, but let's talk about the other jobs like dining and some other, where the people who are coming to the first semester here to the UNT or any university can get the job in that, right? So people can still apply now, or is there any deadlines for the jobs?
Hiring jobs, handshake, you can apply.
Okay.
But
you said it meant this, but apart from that, there is also people work in police department. I think emergency driving.
Driving.
Okay, emergency driving. So for that, let's take an example for that.
See, just 1 or 2 years before itself, the situation is completely different.
Okay.
In the transportation, that thing, I know a few seniors who worked in that department, and they used to get jobs through handshake.
Okay.
But now that is also through reference only, as far as I know.
Okay.
As far as I know.
Okay. So since we came to a conclusion kind of thing,
because the reason is that see, now you're working as an emergency vehicle driver, let's say.
Okay.
And you know the people there.
Okay.
Your managers.
Okay.
So if you say, I know one person who drives well, and I want to recommend him, then that manager will go with that person, because he is through him, through you.
Okay.
And you are guaranteeing that he's a good person. So if you have good reputation in that department, so he will go with your reference,
okay,
rather than a new person.
Yeah.
So that's what is happening.
Okay. So for example, if a student came to here in UNT, he's coming for the August, upcoming semester August. If he want to get a assistantship or any part-time jobs on campus, maybe he's trying for the second semester, like how to contact with the professors and what are the things they need to do. Like, for example, contacting the professor and interacting consistently, like that. What are those things I'm asking?
It's completely based on the performance.
Okay, performance is one of the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you are doing a subject under professor,
Okay.
you need to have a good impression.
Good impression.
You should maintain a good impression. So that by the middle of the course or by the end of the course, you can ask him or her.
Okay.
For the assistantship position. If it's available, they will give. But again, some professors, what they'll do is that there are mid exams and final exams.
Okay.
We'll be having exams.
Okay.
Based on the exam marks, they'll choose who is the topper. They'll choose. That's the criteria. That's it. They'll say in the beginning of the semester only.
Okay.
Whoever gets the highest mark, they're going to be.
Okay. This is the important point. So make sure to don't miss the first class.
Yeah. And one more thing. Some professors, they don't say like that.
Okay.
For example, if there is a topper in the class, but he doesn't speak much, he doesn't interact with the professor much.
Yeah.
But there is another person who gets comparatively less marks, but they interact with the professor.
Okay.
Then some professors might choose that person because he interacted, he came and asked.
Communicating. Yeah. So
they don't care much. Okay, this person is also good. He got 5 marks less, but that's not a matter. He came and asked, they'll give.
Okay.
So interaction is also important with the professor.
Okay. So do you think it's like going to the class and greeting him and just talk about the how should be?
Asking doubts.
Okay.
We'll be having weekly assignments.
Yeah.
Your performance in assignments in exams. Like basically asking doubts.
Yeah. What is the thing is, as the first point number 1, you need to have a good performance. So some of the professors might mention in the early of the days, people who got the highest marks I will consider, and also some professors might not tell you that, but they would do definitely that. But the thing is, 2 things you need to consider: performance, like doing good coursework consistently, not missing the deadlines, and working there every assignment that you can. And other one is like contacting the professor when you have doubts and show your interest towards his work and you can discuss with them your work. Actually, the professors here are very cool. If you have any field of interest, they would love to help you guys. So it's a thing. Okay, so assistantship is like keep apart. So how about like this dining thing? So it's like assistantship is like performance and contacting the professors, having good communication. What about like dining?
Dining is like
should they contact the who are working in the
you'll be making friends here, or some people you might know from the beginning. If they work in any dining place, you need to go through them. It's the easiest way.
Okay. So so many of you, I seen many people are not really communicating each other. They just kind of people don't know each other before coming here, but after coming here they kind of stick to one group. But I would suggest don't do that. If you're coming here, I would suggest you to make good connections network, especially like there you have a more probability, like there is more possibility like you will get around or get touch with a person who are working in dining or something. Then you can talk to them and be a nice person, be a friend kind of, they will recommend to you eventually. They will recommend you to the department, dining department eventually. So it's kind of, in this case, it's like go to the people, talk to them and ask them and, show your curiosity and like be nice with them and have good friends. So expand the network. So just not sticking with the one group or staying with your roommates forever is kind of thing. So the networking, communication always important. So here is the question. So most probably you have doubts like how they work, like what are they, how is the work life working in on-campus jobs, and there could be a institution fees people get by getting the assistantship. What about that? What is that institution fee?